You are fully booked with a wait list. What the heck do you do next? What's your next step? I'm going to break it down today. Keep listening. Welcome to The Rebel Show, the podcast for estheticians who want to grow their business, master social media, and perfect their waxing technique. I'm Brie Mesquit, esthetician, business coach, and founder of Rebel Wax and First to Market Wax Pads. I built a 6-figure clientele, a 7-figure brand, and have trained over 15,000 waxers through my in-person and online courses. Are you struggling to book clients or market yourself? You're in the right place. Each week, I bring real business strategies, waxing education, and no BS advice to help you grow. Let's get into it. I came across a TikTok of an esthetician who's located in Houston. I wish I remembered her name, but I'm so dang proud of her. She was talking about how she is fully booked with a waitlist and she's unsure of her next steps. First of all, congratulations. If you happen to see this and you are who I am speaking of, congratulations. You're a badass. It takes a lot of work to be able to accomplish that. So super proud of you. And I know I've gotten this question. I've heard this conversation before. It's like, what are my next steps? What do I do? First of all, I want you guys, if you're not fully booked yet and you're not there, keep listening because we're going to manifest, not only just manifest though, you got to put in the action and the work and to be able to get here, but keep listening because I want you to be able to prepare for this to come. But one really cool thing that I learned from my business coach is you're always going to have problems, okay? Life is hard. Go back, listen to episode 1. I talk all about how you have to choose your hard. Life is going to be hard no matter what. The goal is for us to create first world problems within our business. So instead of her hard being, I have no clients. She started from zero. I believe she said she started at European Wax Center. She has a similar backstory to me, went solo and she started with no clients. That's a problem, right? That's a stressor. That's something that a lot of us we've been there at the start of our businesses, and that is not a first world problem. A first world problem is I'm fully booked with a waitlist and I don't know what the heck to do and I'm stressed about it. We want to create these first world problems. So congratulations on your first world problem. Now, how do we solve this? You have 2 options here, okay? You can either raise your prices, and I recommend it. Unless you've already recently raised your prices, it's time to do a price increase. Now, how drastic do we go? We don't do anything crazy like a 50% increase. Around a 10, 15 is my personal sweet spot where I feel really comfortable with doing that. 20%, I would say like absolute max. So let's do the math. If you're charging $50 for a Brazilian, then you are increasing. If you're doing a 10%, then you're increasing to $55. If you're doing a 20% increase, then it would be going up to $60. So still really fair. So that's first step, price increase. Now, what happens when you increase your prices? You are naturally going to have some clients fall off. You're going to open up your books for more people and people who are willing and okay with coming in at your current price range now. Now, sometimes this doesn't happen though, because if you've built a really great brand and excellent client experience, I would bet you that she provides a fantastic overall client experience. And that's why she's had the success that she has had. So sometimes the price increase doesn't really scare people off. So then what? What do we do from here? You do not want to increase the amount of hours that you are working. If you're already maxed out, your mental health is very important to be able to keep up with the quality of care and service that has gotten you to this point. So if you're working 5-6 days a week, 6, 8, 10-hour days because you're trying to fit all these people in, this does not mean, okay, I'm fully booked with a wait list. People can't get in. I'm stressed out. I want to make sure I get everyone in. I'm going to increase my hours. That is a good way to a slow death. You are going to I don't love the word burnout, but it's real and you will burn yourself out. And the quality of the experience that has gotten you to this point is going to diminish. Do not increase your hours if you're already working a decent amount of hours. Quick interruption to the show. Before you skip though, hear me out. If you're an esthetician or a student and you want real waxing education without dropping thousands of dollars, this is for you. I created a completely free online hard waxing course that teaches you everything you need to know to confidently start taking clients. And the best part is you can work through at your own pace, because reality is most estheticians build bad habits through figuring things out on their own or they jump straight into a hands-on course without first building their foundation, leaving them just as confused and now out hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. This training includes all your hard waxing 101, common mistakes, proper technique, full demos from brows to toes, everything in between, including multiple Brazilian demos and even men's non-intimate waxing as well, plus full supplies checklist and even some business guidance. This is for licensed estheticians and students, and yes, it's completely free. Here's how to enroll. Go to training.lashandwaxoc.com/101 or click the link in the show notes below. Tap I want access, enter your first name, last name, and email. You will get an email instantly with your login link, or you can click create your account now on the confirmation page. Use the same email you signed up with and set your password. Make sure you save it so you can log in at any time and bookmark the course page. You'll get immediate access, and you'll even have the opportunity to download a certificate of completion. Takes less than a minute to get enrolled and will change the way you wax. Now back to the show. Second option is to hire. Now, I know a lot of people don't necessarily love this idea. This girl specifically did say she really doesn't want to hire because she's so nervous about someone else not taking her brand and her level of service to her clients as seriously as she does. I 100% understand that fear. I've been there myself. Let me tell you though, because of working with my business coach, I learned a good hiring process and system, and I have such a gem of a commission waxer at my studio. I don't even take clients when I'm not in the treatment room anymore, and everyone raves about her. There's little things that we can work on to improve, of course, getting a little bit quicker, helping with maybe some retail sales, things like that. But when it comes down to what's most important of her communication with the clients, her level of service and care for our clients and representing Rebel Wax brand, Rebel Wax Studio brand, she is top tier and doing such a great job. You guys can find the right people. So that could be a limiting belief that needs to be broken. Now, I would not jump in straight away to hiring someone right away, a commission waxer. You do need to have a plan and start building up your leadership skills. Start studying up on it, reading books, listening to my podcast here. I talk about it. I've talked about hiring waxers. Go listen to those episodes. Study up on other people who talk about leadership. Layla Hermosi is a favorite of mine. She's very high level, but there's so many things, little takeaways that you can take from her on leadership as well, and just really nailing down your hiring process. So if you would like me to go over the hiring process on exactly how to find a unicorn of an employee to come in and be on commission and take clients, let me know. I'm happy to break down the process that I used to find Adwin, who's working at my studio. Your second option, really, if you want to bring in a little bit more income and have a solid referral, you can rent your room out for the days that you're not there. They would be their own business, working under their own business name within your location. And that's a way to supplement a little bit extra income and have someone that you can trust to refer clients to without the burden and weight of actually having them on as an employee. Now, what do I recommend? If this were me and I was in this situation, what I would do is first the price increase. I would let that run for a little bit, and I would really start interviewing people and take my time. I would not rush into getting a commission waxer, but I would really, really highly consider that route of hiring a commission waxer. You have more control over the representation of your brand when you hire on an employee in that way. And you're giving back now. You're creating opportunity to help the next generation or the next esthetician waxer that comes along to be able to build their books too, build their confidence, learn technique. If you don't want to follow either of those two options, then just bask in your glory that you have made it. You have achieved what it is that you set out to accomplish. I'm sure if you look back 1-2 years ago, you could even imagine being in the place that you are now. So very excited for you. If you're not there yet, don't worry. I'm going to break down exactly the 10 steps to build your clientele. Head to this playlist. And if you're listening on Spotify, you'll start with episode 44.